Hello, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit that subscribe button, also the notification bell. Thank you for taking the time out to support the channel, hitting that like button. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. We're here to do a reading for the new moon in Virgo that's happening. Now, new moon in Virgo, let's talk about the energies for you, what you will be experiencing. We'll get some messages from Spirit. Remember, new moons are setting new intentions. Think of planting new seeds. It is time for a reset. But the energy of Virgo, it is an earth sign. And we do have a grand trine here in earth. Now, Virgo is about getting very grounded, very practical, very logical, very attention to detail, okay? It is a refining, it is a culling and taking care of business, taking care of all those details that you need to take care of. Now, the earth also represents financial healing and connectedness to nature. This is also a harvest moon, so it is a big activation of a change of season and a change of energies here. So you may be looking at, think of the word harvest, what have you grown? Where are you at? What have you grown and what has brought harvest to you, or what will bring harvest? Now, a harvest is something that continues to grow and produce and build over and over. So long term, longevity, that type of energy. So, okay, so what you do have to do here is, in this grand trine frequency, you really will, and we've got Mercury in Virgo until October the 5th, and that is going to keep you clearing and going deeper, okay? Keep going deeper and deeper into your healing, and what's going to come up is the company you keep. It's like bringing things back into balance as they should have been, when nature brings everything back into balance. So the healings are going to be around mental, so clearing out your mental, like belief systems, who you're listening to, the company you keep, what you listen to, what you choose to believe, take on. So go on a mental diet and also the physical as well, so the body. So it does represent the body and physical healing. So you're really going to look into, let's call it a mental diet and a physical diet, okay? And also here, with Virgo, it likes to perfectionism, and it likes to really be quite pedantic at times. So it's about picking out and refining and getting down to the finer details. And of course, this is all for your transformation and your ability to see clearly and be in authenticity and be in truth. So get into earth, get into nature, get earthed, that type of energy, so that And these are the little details that could possibly trigger you. The little things that trigger you are the things that you're overlooking, the things that you're denying, the things that you're ignoring, okay? So there's going to be discrimination between the company you keep and the words and the people you listen to. All right, so we can see here with this Leo card shining brightly, but what that energy is, see how they're meditating, they're really in nature, they're really connecting into the earth elements. Now, earthly elements, I'm talking sun, moon, earth, plants, water, air, the whole. Tap in and feel those elements in your body. And see here, Taurus, practicalities. See, getting down to the practicalities here that are connected to destiny, where you're heading, and your self-worth. So we're really going to do a lot of, I don't want to say this negatively, you could do a lot of body reflection, and not in looks, but a lot of, how am I feeling in this situation? How am I, am I passionate? Am I energetic? Do I feel good and uplifted around these people, places, situations, job, career, people I'm connecting with? that, you know, we're going to go, but you're going to be practical about it. And what I mean is, and there could be a little bit of head over heart in the sense of where am I denying my own, where does my head deny my own heart and true feelings? Yeah. Because a lot of us are going to be really ready to release what, you know, what is not, what needs to be released will be released, because we're really going to get practical about things. It's nearly like when you have that conversation and you're like, I do not want to say this, but it has to be said. You know, that's very Virgo energy. Things need to be sorted. All right. So, and we also have 5 mutable signs as well in this energy. So you're to slow down with the grand trine in Earth, slow down, connect to nature, and really get into the finer details of how you're feeling, where you're at mentally, physically, any triggers, what you're overlooking. I think, you know, you'll really hone in and focus in on that to do the healing. Now, with the mutable signs there, the big trigger there is learning to be adaptable, learning to be flexible and adaptable. And where you cannot, they're going to slow you right down, and maybe that's a lesson you will go through. Or I'm going to go also with the opposite. Where are you too adaptable? See, where are you putting your own heart and feelings over for others? Yeah. Oh, okay. So let's have a little, oh God, hang on. Dropping them everywhere. That one wanted to come out. Leo in reverse. That's about being a hero. Let your inner hero out. So it's in reverse. So that can be speaking up for yourself, speaking your truth, and not hiding your feelings. You know, these are my feelings, this is how it is, and that Virgo earth energy will help you to stabilize in that, to maybe to be able to execute it, you know. And also in reverse, you know, where are you trying to be a hero for people? And we do get this that is, you know, been taking you off course, you know, trying to be everyone's savior. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all should help people. We all should be there for people. But when we help people, it's not to enable their inabilities. It's to enable their growth. So are you enabling? In which way? So you're either helping someone see, work through and grow and be able to do it themselves, or are you in the lower frequency where you're enabling them to not grow, not learn for themselves, be codependent and all of those things? So, you know, it's a lot of that energy. But let's get some more cards out and let's get a message from Spirit. Now, you might be needing herbs, nature, plant healing. That's all very Virgo energy. You know, get in the garden. You might want to get in nature. And also, there's going to be a big emphasis on kindness. Oh, Capricorn accomplishment, Virgo contentment, and Scorpio passion. There we go. So we are going to look into, Leo's going to take you into your deep emotions. We just had the Leo new moon in August. Taurus now is Taurus Virgo energy here coming in. We've got 3 earth signs here are going to take us into the truth and the practicalities, you know, the logic here, the of my feelings, of my passions. So, you know, there could be a lot of home truths for people, and passion here, desires and passion. So we are going to notice, Spirit's just said big, what you're going to notice now forward is, Spirit just said, is big changes of energy. So have you ever been around a great friend or a job or a boss or a group or a team or a leader and thought, oh, I'm not feeling the connection, or I'm done here, or I'm not inspired, or I'm not passionate, or I don't know what it is, but you are going to be looking in and see your free will's coming back, because you are here to serve your higher purpose, not serve others. So if you're feeling like, you're not feeling connected, or there's something, you're having a vibrational change, which is shifting your direction of people, places, situations, that's because your free will's really coming in here, because your free will is tied to your experience here on earth and your ability to choose and also protect yourself. Your free will is your protection. And when it's taken from you, that's where we're controlled, codependent, or, all of the above. So when you own your free will, you have choice, you have self-love, you have inner power, you're empowered within yourself, all right? And see, the free will, and then adventure, Sagittarius, and then Aries, courage. So that's what, see, free will, courage. Free will is our courage. It's our ability to stride out into new territory, and believe in yourself. Your free will, when it's taken from you, you try to please others, be a hero, people pleaser, you don't have strong boundaries, you sacrifice yourself over others, it's all that energy. Now, what the deep, deep awakening is where you truly belong. This is belonging, and this is where I truly, the awakening part, the Aquarius, going deeper into resolve issues that you haven't resolved. Sensitive introspection phase, which is the Virgo. That's why it's attention to detail, and Libra, love. Bring peace to your life and your relationships will flourish. So, and higher purpose, Pisces. Look at that. So absolutely here, there's an awakening about where you truly belong, and that's going to be the Virgo, deep, sensitive, introspective. It reminds me of the Hermit card, going deep inward, and the Virgo will refine it for you, get that focus and set it. Connect you into it. You'll be able to do your healing and execute the arrangements, because that's very Virgoan. But it's all about preparing your life and your relationships and where you're heading and where you belong. And it has to be now connected to your higher purpose. And we can't fight that now. I think that's the biggest message. Growth. It's all about growth, and you cannot, and that's a Sagittarius card, growth. You cannot success after setback. So success after you go through a healing, a transformation, a breakthrough. That's when we have success. We don't get success in our comfort zones. We don't get success in our little square boxes. We don't get success. Success is when you step into the unknown. When you take leaps of faith, when you go regardless of the outcome, when you step into those, excuse me, things that you didn't think you could, fear, when you overcome fear is what I'm trying to say. So the home, okay, growth here in your home and what you love. So things are changing for you here because there's decisions to make. And this is the Virgo, should I stay, should I go? There we go. That's just confirmation of what I said. And acceptance of your transformation. Because that's where the abundance comes. That's where the growth comes. That's where the success comes. Success never comes from a comfort zone. It doesn't. And we're all overcoming fear. And all these energies and planetary aspects activate energies within us and frequency changes to hold you to your to help you move towards your soul's purpose or your destiny, and that entails all the things you came here to overcome this lifetime. So if you were here to overcome love, then all your challenges will be in love, because you are here to, if you were here to overcome trust, if you were here to overcome rejection, if you were here to overcome becoming a certain career or person or skill or talent, all your challenges, all your adversities will push you through that, to heal that, to become that. That is what life purpose is. And we can't do that without these massive energetic universal spiritual vibrational frequency changes and activations that trigger us into awareness, trigger us into breakthrough, which breaks down structure and makes you uncomfortable, and also pushes you forward out of a group, person, place, situation, love, this, that, your heart, whatever it is, belief systems. That is what frequency does. It changes your frequency so you don't fit in the comfort zone. Yeah, there we go. I got it out. I was channeling and I was like, oh, there you go. It just came through. I hope it all makes sense. Yeah, see? King of Wands here, and this is not upright and it's not upside down. It came straight out. So this is indecision. Indecision, or let's call it procrastination. And, you know, I do believe sometimes we're doing that through fear, through, you know, the shadow side, all right, as in what's stopping us, what we believe, our excuses and all of that. The other thing of that could be, you know, going into the finer details here of really getting clear before you move forward. It can be about, I'm ready to tell someone something, or explain something, or be truthful to myself. But with this card, you know that this is standing up, this is being courageous, this is facing the adversities, facing the fears, and maybe you haven't been ready to, because see, there is an offer here, or this, if it's not an offer or an apology, or it could be you saying, right, this is what I want to do, this is who I want to be, or this is how I feel. And that could be an offer to yourself, to others, you telling others. It could be, someone wanting to move forward to make an offer or a start in something they feel very genuinely connected. And they do want to give to this. But there's been shadow, there's been illusion, there's been delusion, there's been heavy emotions or hurt or pain or something. Generally, this is illusions, this is delusions, this is people, places, things getting in the way of, again, Queen of Cups represents spiritual connection, love, okay? But someone has put a lot of thought or effort, or is ready, or is planning. Now, remember, this could be you, this could be someone else. This just could be a transformation within yourself. We have the Queen of Wands here. So we have the King of Wands here in sidewoods, and now we've got the Queen of Wands. So she's upright, taking action. So justice, following the contract, committed, and releasing the burden and moving forward, or going forward on the adventure. So that could show me that someone is moving forward here, like an upgrade, like just moving on, moving forward, keeps moving with the contract, keeps moving with, what they're here to do, staying in their authenticity, knowing who they are, moving forward, staying on path, facing all their adversities. This is what this person does, and there's the karmic justice, balance, the contract. They understand the contract. They're moving forward to their purpose. See that here? And they'll carry those burdens. They will face those burdens. This person here, not so much. They're not willing to carry the burdens and the adversities. We see this in life a lot. We've all done it. We've all done this, where, it's easier to keep the peace. Oh, it's just easier to stay where I am. Oh, it'd be easier to start that, And what we do is we are making changes, but they're within our comfort zones, okay? I remember, people asking me for like 10 years, when are you doing workshops? When are you doing workshops? Now, public speaking is a big fear for everyone, and it was a big fear for me. Like 10 years I didn't do certain things because of public speaking, because of standing up in front of people, and obviously I was doing some healing courses and lots of work on that, and working on traumas. And then one day I was just put in a position where I had to stand up and do it. And it was the scariest, most terrifying thing. But it actually pushed me through into the next sort of level the workshop started happening. So, and that I could do it. So, some of these traumas are very deep inner healing, childhood traumas. Also, with that, suffering social anxiety is an issue for people. There's many traumas that stop us from coming outside our comfort zone, making changes, having to do it myself, be on my own, be alone, have no one there, have no backup. There's people in life who do have no one, do have to do it themselves, do have to raise children without, or kids or family or careers or jobs or their bills or they don't have family around. They did it. They moved forward. It is possible. So what I'm getting at there is look at that. It is possible. Other people do it. Other people raise children on their own, start businesses on their own without family backup, without this study, get a job. I don't know. You will know what it is. Move away. Move somewhere that you move to somewhere that on your own, or to a whole new location where you know no one. Whatever it is, travel overseas on your own. People do it all the time. And we have to look at that not as in, oh, I can't do it. Not in the negative, as in the inspiration. And all it is a trigger and a deep fear within you. This person that is hesitant, their passion is there, and when they do move, they will move very fast and very passionately and spontaneous. But also I heard with that they could have opposition. So this person may not like to be, or you may not like to be, there's a big one that most of us have to heal. Not being liked, being hated, being disliked. So moving forward, there could be a lot of opposition. You might have to face a lot of haters. It's, that old, like I stood up on stage and they threw tomatoes at me, and booed me off stage. Some people could never, ever, or, they move forward in life and their family won't like it, or their friends won't like it, or they're worried they'll have haters. I mean, you cannot move forward in life having everyone happy and everyone loving you and everyone liking you. This is where you step into maturity, into King, Empress, and Emperor energy within yourself. Okay? So, look, transformation, the next natural evolution. Balancing, tapping into nature, getting all the elements balanced, getting you balanced. Anyone or anything that's blocking you, taking you overwhelmed. See, that's why I was bringing up those examples, because there's the overwhelm to receive or to be myself or to shine, or we have that. And the minute I shine, people are going to come at me. The minute I say this, people are going to not be happy. The minute I stand up, the haters are going to come out, So we all experience that, and I think it's just time to keep tapping into refining yourself. And the more you refine yourself and all those insecurities and woundings, and you don't have to have them healed. We are on a journey of constant healing. You should be healing and clearing yourself your whole life. And it doesn't mean you have to be in deep trauma all the time, but think of it as how you clean your house weekly, don't you? You do your washing weekly. You should be clearing your energy consistently, refining. But understanding your traumas, you don't have to have them whole. You don't have to be whole. You don't have to be complete. You don't have to be fully healed, in something. But as long as you're aware of it, you can identify it. Then these triggers that come, those triggers are things you wouldn't look at, you wouldn't see. Those triggers are the thing that it's been building up and it got triggered and you were supposed to deal with it. That's all it is. That's all it is. Don't give it power. And the way I'm speaking there is don't give it power, okay? You are a constant evolution of change. Therefore, you will continuously have things to heal and clear as you go next level. You you're an unlimited energy to clear, to heal, to, you know, and our energy gets distorted. Our energy gets foggy, smog, smoggy like the city. So here we go. Look at this. See, wish fulfillment, because when you move forward, when you're brave, when you walk with your head held high, when you don't care what people say, you're in your truth, you're not harming anyone, you're not hurting anyone, you're moving forward with your truth, your integrity and who you are, you're just being who you are. Who cares who that likes? You know, who doesn't like that, sorry. Now, there is something slow here. So if you're like, why isn't it moving? Why isn't it moving forward? Why isn't it coming in? It is in the planning. There might be a timing. There's a contract. And when you're moving forward, look at the ten, look at the happiness, look at the contentment, look at the joy, look at the relationships, the companionship. It's when you carry these burdens with you. Okay, it's that saying, there's always going to be burdens. On some level, there's always these sticks to carry. So why are you holding back or obligated or stuck in something within yourself, whatever that is? It's like they're going to be at the next place and the next place. It's about getting in alignment with yourself, getting your truth, your authenticity, and then moving through those into this. You might as well, you might as well be happy. You might as well be where you want to be. There will always be some struggles, some burdens, some healings. You might as well be where you want to be and do that. A lot of you walked away from happiness, have been walking away from happiness, ignoring your happiness, denying your happiness to carry these burdens for other people. And that's what's held you back. See, there's a reevaluation on that. It's about strength and courage. There's a message, text, email, a new beginning set up by spirit. Illumination, you are meant to hear it. You're meant to get it to put your past behind you and move on and move forward. Choices, lovers. Now, choices, lovers can be a choice of direction. It can be a choice of career, higher, lower path. It can be, and this is why we need to really, and that can be, you know, this is, should I stay, should I go? This person could move forward very spontaneously, so maybe they don't trust themselves. No, okay. They have to put the past behind them before they move forward, or there will be things coming at them. Yeah, the King of Cups. And this King of Cups is moving towards his Queen of Cups, which is here. That this is also a message for the lovers, that if this is a King and Queen of Cups here, wants to move forward but not sure, because they're moving towards a Queen of Cups who's very guarded. Who's very guarded because they have been hurt. So if you are the hurt person, you're not moving forward. So everything that I explained, you can put that in a sense of your love or heart, or not willing to move forward in love, life, relationship, whatever it is, career path, trusting yourself, feeling, I don't know, you will place that where it fits. There's this shadow, there's this moon, there's this deep hurt, there's this deep guardedness, and that could be the message that you'll be pulled into to face your fears, face the adversities, face the next steps that need to be put in place. Now, this person's really looking for security, stability, you know, putting in the work, building, but they want victory. And for the other people who are hurt and guarded, you are going to look in, that he's looking into the finer details of everything. If you're going to move forward here and expand, you are going to look into the finer details of everything. Everything. Yeah, reevaluation like this. Out of nowhere, communication. Now it's moving forward here. Now, groups, friends, associations. Unfortunately, some of you are releasing some and moving forward to your happiness. Some of you are walking into new groups, associations, and happiness and connection, like soul family, soul groups, because you moved forward. Yeah, new beginnings. Now, new beginnings, you have to put the work in, you have to make changes, you have to, and you are about to move forward and do that. See, building security, stability, and foundation. And that is a very Virgo energy as well, building security, stability, and foundation, whether that's, I think it all comes in, generally it's relationships. Now, all relationships, they can be love, they can be business. Now, when we're doing that within our business, ourselves, our belief systems, our foundation, who we are, our authenticity, then we get the solid foundations, commitments, relationships, and businesses and whatever. You know, things are only stable when you're authentic. And anyone who is not, or causes trouble, or isn't the right vibration, or if there was any sort of deception, like, you know, heartbreak, all of this, there is an ending, you know, betrayals, this, that. There are endings happening, guys. We are going through them. Those hurts that are coming up, just see them as wounds that need to be healed. And Virgo, I'm surprised. I am surprised that the Hermit didn't come out, because that is the Virgo energy. But everything now is fated. It is handled and being handled by the divine. But that does not mean you can sit back and just, oh, the divine's going to work it all out for me. No, the divine spins these wheels. Think of it as a roundabout. The divine spins the fated wheel of change. Now, you're going to end up on the top or the bottom depending on your karma. See, time for transformation based on the work you've done. This is one thing I want to say. A lot of people have this deception. Oh, if it's meant to be, it'll be, and that is correct. But that doesn't mean sit back, do what I want, I'll end up there anyway, I'll be there down the track anyway. No. Destiny and will play out, but you could end on the top of the wheel or the bottom of the wheel. And that is based on the work and transformation you did, how you handled things, whether they were in integrity, love, honesty, truth, authenticity. Because that wheel could spin, and Spirit says, well, your transformation's back down that way. So you're getting further from your destiny. Will I end up at my destiny? Yes, you will, but you'll end up either holding love and the hand of love, or your trophy, or you know, the trophy of I did it, I succeeded, I went through all my adversities, all my trials, all my tests, and I did it with integrity and truth and love and honesty. Or you will end up at your destiny, oh, I betrayed that person, I lied to that person, I used that person, I trampled over those people, I stole off that person. You're still going to end up at your destiny, but you're going to have a negative result or a positive result. And that's where people go wrong. They think you're in my destiny, or this is this, or this is that, and I will end up with this because that's my destiny. You can lose your destiny. You can get to your destiny and you're supposed to be the 10 of Pentacles, but because of how you were or who you were, let's pretend out of integrity, unhealed, did things through the shadow side, you'll end up at your 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You'll end up staring at the love of your life, or the house of your dreams, unable to afford it, or I don't know. That was just a silly example. Or, you know, looking at what you coulda, shoulda, woulda. That you'll be standing in your destiny. But we have this perception that that's my destiny and I'll get it and it'll all turn out wonderful. Well, it's all based on your healing, your transformation, your integrity, your truth, your authenticity, your kindness, your spiritual energy, your vibrational energy. And that's where the laws of karma were brought in. That's why they were brought in. Just like you were given free will to see what you will do, to see who you will become, to see how you will handle things. And that is vibrationally, the ripple effect that you cause in people's lives is vibrationally monitored, which is connected to your karma and the fates. That's why the universe spins these fated wheels. It's all good to think of the positive and, oh, my fate's changing, this is great. But a lot of other things are your frequency, were you in the light or the dark, the shadow or your truth? Did you do your work, or did you run and hide? Did you do it in integrity and truth and face things, or did you hide and lie and scam and cheat and try and manipulate? I mean, that's why the universe spins this wheel, so that you have to go and learn your next lesson or grow. So, you know, fates and destinies, and that's what we're in 2023-7, fated destiny, karmic, spiritual contract. They are all monitored on a vibrational frequency, and it's monitored on past and present karma and past and present actions and in truths and integrity. Intention behind it, which is frequency. You go in with an open heart, someone opens your heart or trust or whatever, and they let's pretend they make you believe you can open up to them and you can trust them and you can bring down your walls and you know, they are there for you. And really they were just, you know, let's pretend love bombing or getting you to open up and be honest and pure, and you were like, oh my God, I can open up, I can be honest, I can be pure, I can be intentional, I can trust this person. And all behind the scenes, they were hiding things, lying things, keeping from you. They did not have the intentions that they were saying they had with you. Have a think about that vibrational frequency karmically. Think about you having the power over someone who is finally opening up to you, or being truthful, or stepping in, or trusting, whether it's money, love, this, that, energy, time, whatever. And you open up and you are vulnerable and you trust that person, and they're aware that you are in that energy, so then they start to take advantage. Then they start to lie or cheat or keep things or just tell you what you want to hear. That is absolute manipulation. That they have an intent to abuse power. They have an intention and an ego that will abuse a power. The fates watch this. The fates watch this. That is vibration. That is a vibrational frequency. So when you come into someone's life to, you know, and this is why people end up being guarded and can't trust people. When you know, this is why you need to protect your happiness, your energy, your time, because unfortunately in life there are people who do those things, and they do that as a, for whatever reason. There's many reasons we could go into that. Selfishness, just taking advantage because they can, trying to utilize you. You know, you're a stepping stone. You know, I could have got you out there. I saw you were all vulnerable and you opened up to me. I didn't open up to you. I kept hidden. How do you think that energy's going to go? How do you think your karma's going to go? When you lead someone astray, when you bring them illusion and lies and you know, you make out you're building with someone, or they can invest in you. We get it with money all the time. People wanting to invest in things. They put their money into a home or a business, or bring people into their business, and they're just trying to take from them. How do you honestly think your integrity with vibrational frequencies going to go? These are the finer details and healings and traumas I want you to go into, and it's all for you to protect your energy, your happiness, your future, and catapult you into your alignment So if you've been the wounded one that people have done this to, heal yourself. Get yourself cleared and see those wounds as things you needed to do to learn boundaries and protection. And spirit is, and you have a higher learning in it, yes, but it will get you to your destiny faster and protected. You don't want to get to your destiny and then learn all that, do you? So thank these healing times. I know it's hard to thank a healing time when you're going through it. It's not fun, all right? It's terrible. It's heartbreaking. And when you have such a pure intention and people don't, it is very hard to not get up in your head and very stuck and not move forward, because, you know, unfortunately there's predators out there and there's people who will use you while they're healing another situation, or while they're building with someone else and lead you astray. There's people out there, unfortunately, who cannot be in their truth because they are those type of people. It's either in you or it's not, okay? So heal, my collective, because your higher contracts are coming in. You're coming into a big transformation and you need this stuff refined, details sorted within yourself, and to move forward, because you are going to be moved forward into a higher contract now. So see them all as lessons. And I honestly just saw the High Priest. I don't know where, there it is. High Priest, the Emperor, and went to fall out, and the Happiness card. So really you were being protected, and all those traumas were to teach you about things. Maybe you were too kind, too loving, too trusting. Maybe you opened up to someone and you were taken for the biggest ride of your life and you trusted, but maybe that was your deepest fear, that they would, you know, abandon you, reject you, have another person on the side, you know, they were just building with someone else and leading you on. You know, that was probably, let's pretend that was your biggest fear. You'll know what your biggest fear is because it's what you've probably been experiencing, particularly in the last year or two. All right, my darling, bye. Thank you. Hit the like button.